almost finished. So I've been really good this year.
Some tea, some more gloss. It's time to confess my sins.
I gotta tell you something I could do.
Hey, welcome to my channel. I'm Elma. Thank you so much for joining me for this consumer tag video. Thank you, Alexa, for tagging me. I feel like you're putting me on the spot though, girl, but you know what? We're gonna... You own it, you buy it, I guess. I thought that this was such a fun tag because if you don't know, last year I didn't do a no buy or anything like that, but I was way more conscious about what I was buying. Be careful not to like necessarily repeat things that I have in my collection. I must say I did fall off the wagon a couple of times, and looking back, there may be a couple of things here and there that maybe I should have left and not bought. And I have the questions. Thank you, Alexa, for dropping them in your description box. I love me a description box that's like nice and detailed. We're gonna jump right into it. I hope you enjoy. So the first question is, how much do you spend on makeup a month, a year? How much do I spend on makeup? Can I quantify it? I don't think so, but to give you a good idea of what I spend on makeup a year, let's say that in the past 2-3 years I've made rouge every single time, and I solely shop at Sephora, so do your calculations, you know what it is. But yeah, I made rouge again and I'm just like, yay. It is what it is. This is my job. So do you ever feel guilty about how much you spend on makeup? I used to before, but now that I'm way more conscious about what I want to purchase and I want to finish products before buying a next one, being more conscious of my purchases, no, I don't feel guilty at the amount of money I spend on makeup. FOMO related to makeup releases. No, not anymore. I think the last time I felt FOMO for something was probably around the first lip kits of Kylie Jenner. I think that was the biggest thing that I was like, oh my gosh, I must get it unless it's not gonna be relevant. So like 2015, 14, plus the videos I was bringing out at that time were always like popping, so I was just like, why wouldn't I purchase something that would help me get up in the algorithm? So yeah, you know, young mind. I would say that was the last time I really felt FOMO for like missing out on something. Do you purchase or keep items simply because they are limited edition? The last time I got scammed by this whole limited edition thingamabob was with Becca and Jaclyn Hill and the whole like champagne pop fiasco, and I was like, oh, I must get it, it's limited edition, and then it turned out to be like a constant. Like, that experience truly opened my eyes when there was that shift, I guess, in the makeup industry where it was more about bringing out things more often. When that became a pattern, that's when this whole limited edition thing was just like, you're trying to scam me, right? No. For me, I'm never attracted to get something that's like supposedly limited edition, because y'all lie. Would you be willing to pay more money for a sold out product online? Back in the day, around that Kylie Jenner era, I got actually scammed on Kijiji. And that's a story time for another time. Never again am I ever buying anything on like an off website, unless it's coming directly from the brand itself or Sephora directly. I ain't buying. If I didn't get it when it was available the legit way at its advertised price, it means it wasn't meant for me, you know? Who knows? Maybe I would have gotten it and then some bad karma would have come around and like that would like... No. I guess like with maturity as well, you realize like, yo, it ain't worth it. So no, I would not spend more money for the product sold out. Like, I'll wait, or I'll just let it be, and if it's meant to be... Do you wish you could spend more or less? What kind of a question is this? I always wish I could spend less. What? Did anybody say they want to spend more money in regards to this consumer tag that's kind of meant to make you feel guilty already for being a consumer of like makeup stuff? Like, no, of course not. No, I wouldn't like to spend more money. What the heck? Do you feel compelled to buy something when you see it in someone else's collection? Yes, I do very much. I don't plead the fifth for this one, and I'll get into it. When something is in someone else's collection, especially someone whose makeup skills I trust, yeah, if you tell me this is what made my skin look this way and all your recommendations so far have been good, why wouldn't I jump on that bandwagon? But would I ruin myself over a recommendation? No, I'll put it in my wish list and get it eventually when there's a sale. But yes, I am influenced. You buy more during the holidays. Who doesn't? Not only am I buying stuff for myself, I gotta buy stuff for other people because, like, you know, Christmas and all that stuff, and they usually have some dope sales going on. So yes, I do. Have you ever hidden makeup purchases from family or friends? I don't think so. All my makeup is here to look, you know, if you're in this room and you open the drawer, of course you're gonna find makeup. Do I broadcast it? No, not necessarily. But do I hide it? No. And plus, being a beauty YouTuber, can you even hide your makeup purchases when you're doing this? I don't think you can. Do you have more than 10 products in your collection that you have not used in over a month? Yes, most probably. They're in my collection that I do not use, that I haven't used in over a month. Even like some recent things like the Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera palette. In all honesty, that palette is really beautiful, but I do not use it. I honestly do not use it. Have you ever been pressured to purchase something you could not afford or did not need? Yes, I did. But never something I couldn't afford. I never look at stuff that's not in my tax bracket. Like I just don't. I don't do that to myself. You know, I don't see myself like lusting over, especially in this day and age where everybody and their mama has a Gucci bag and a Chanel this and a Chanel that, and it's like I come to realize, I'm like, wait, these kids are like 15, 16, some are grown-ass women, but it's like it's not something to lust over, especially if you cannot afford it without making a dent, because you can pile up your money and then you afford it, and then what? You're eating sardines for a month. You know what I mean? So it's all about being smart. Do you purchase makeup for collector reasons? No, to me the whole like collector, limited edition, all that falls under the same umbrella for me. I'm never attracted by anything that's, oh, it's a collector's item, it's a this item, especially when it comes to makeup, because makeup has an expiration date. Would I lust over a piece of furniture or something, or maybe a bag that is a collector's item? Yes. But would I lust over like a makeup product? No. Like that is a collector's item? No. Last question. In your makeup journey, have you become less or more consumeristic? Well, just like Alexa, you go from, yay, I want to get all these stuff, to like, it's not really worth it. And again, I feel like with age, you kind of balance things out. Your priorities as well shift, regardless of if you're like a beauty YouTuber or whatever. How do I put this? What I found important in my early 20s is not what I necessarily find important in my late 20s. So yes, I've become less, like, to the point of doing like no buy or stuff like that. No, not necessarily. I'm forever like a makeup enthusiast who just wants to try new things all the time, but opposed to before, I do take a step back before making a purchase. So yeah, there you have it. That is it for the beauty consumer tag. I do hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Alexa, for tagging me. I'll leave her video and a link to like her YouTube and her Instagram in the description box. Who do I tag in this? I guess I tag TJ from Foodish Beauty and also Nazra from Ars and Blogs. So I tag both of you. I hope to see this video on your channel anytime soon or not. Take your time, no pressure. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and I will see you in my next one. If you want to see more from me, just check out the videos that you see on the side and just subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it already. Follow me on Instagram at elroseaddiction and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!